Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some absolutely massive news shaking up the world of international baseball, and it's coming straight from Japan. Sendai University's right-handed pitcher, Genei Sato, a guy who's been lighting up radar guns with a fastball that touches 99 miles per hour or 159 kilometers per hour, has made a decision that's sending shockwaves through the NPB scouting community. This kid was on track to be one of the top picks, potentially even a first-rounder in next fall's NPB Draft, but instead, he's packing his bags and heading to the United States to transfer to an American university with his eyes firmly set on the major leagues. Let's start with who Genei Sato really is, because if you're not deep into Japanese college baseball, you might not have heard his name yet, but trust me, you will soon. He's a third-year student at Sendai University, standing about 6 feet tall and around 180 pounds, with a build that's athletic and projectable for even more velocity down the line. Coming out of high school in Aomori Prefecture, he wasn't some overhyped phenom from day one. He flew a bit under the radar at first, but once he got to college, he exploded onto the scene. In his freshman year, he was already hitting the low 150s in kilometers per hour and helping his team in big spots, including the All-Japan University Championship. Fast forward to this past summer, and Sato gets selected for the Japan-US Collegiate All-Star Series. That's the big showcase where the best college players from Japan face off against top American talent, and man did he impress. He came in as a reliever in multiple games, topping out at 99 miles per hour, striking out guys with ease and showing that filthy late life on his fastball that makes hitters look silly. Scouts were buzzing because his stuff translates anywhere. It's not just velocity, it's command, it's movement, and he's got secondary pitches like a sharp slider and a developing changeup that could make him a starter at the next level. So why is this decision so shocking? In Japan, the traditional path for a talent like Sato is clear. Dominate college ball, get drafted high in the NPB, sign a nice bonus, develop in the pros for a few years, and then maybe get posted to MLB if everything aligns. NPB teams were already lining up for him, seeing him as a potential ace or high-leverage reliever right away. But Sato looked at that route and said no thanks. He wants the direct shot to MLB, and transferring to a US school is how he's making it happen. He's planning to head over in February, possibly play in a summer league in 2026 to get acclimated, and then suit up full-time for an NCAA program in 2027, making him eligible for that year's MLB Draft. This isn't entirely new ground. Remember Rintaro Sasaki, the power-hitting phenom who skipped the NPB Draft entirely after high school and went straight to Stanford? He's paving the way for position players, but for pitchers like Sato, this is even rarer and riskier because arms develop differently, and there's always the injury concern. But Sato's betting on himself, getting in front of MLB scouts every single outing, facing top competition in college baseball, which is arguably the best developmental league outside the pros, and positioning himself for a potentially bigger signing bonus as a draft pick, rather than waiting years in NPB. Think about the advantages here. In the US college system, he'll have access to cutting-edge training facilities, nutrition, strength programs tailored for pitchers, and he'll be throwing against aluminum bats in some cases, but more importantly, against elite hitters who are also MLB-bound. Plus, the exposure is insane. Every game is scouted heavily, and if he keeps velo in the upper 90s with better command, he could shoot up draft boards as a college arm, which teams love for their polish and proximity to the bigs. Of course, there are risks. Adapting to a new country, language barriers, different culture, homesickness, all that stuff. Plus, the competition in NCAA Division I is no joke, especially for pitchers transitioning from Japanese styles. But if anyone can do it, a guy with Sato's arm talent seems primed. MLB teams are already watching closely. Some scouts have called him a premium talent with frontline starter potential if the off-speed stuff clicks. This move could open the floodgates too. More Japanese college stars might follow if Sato succeeds, just like how Ohtani's direct-to-MLB plan inspired a generation, even though he ended up in NPB first. We're seeing a shift where top amateurs aren't locked into the old system anymore. Sato's basically saying, why wait 8 or 9 years in NPB when I can get to the show faster and on my terms? All in all, this is one of the most exciting stories heading into the next draft cycle. Genei Sato could be the next big Japanese arm in MLB pipelines, and I'm here for it. What do you think? Is this the smart play or too risky? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like if you're hyped for more international prospect coverage, and subscribe for updates as this story develops. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.